Hey everyone, welcome back to 9 Pennants. I'm Cole, and today we're diving into the future, specifically the 5 best MLB Futures sports bets you need to lock in before the odds shift. Whether you are a seasoned bettor or you're here to judge my picks, the list is packed with value picks for the upcoming season. Stick around to the end for my top sleeper bet that could pay off big. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a video. I will be giving away a free play every day during the 2025 season. Subscribe to stay up to date. For the first future, we've got Sacramento, Oakland, whatever they want to be called, the Athletics to go over 71.5 wins. Right now, the odds sit just about even as many win total bets go, and here's why I love this pick. The Athletics won 69 games in 2024. Nice. Significant improvement over the 50-win season in 2023. They made several key additions this offseason, like starting pitcher Luis Severino, third baseman Gio Urshela, and pitcher Jeffrey Springs. They bolster the team's pitching and lineup depth. Their offense, led by Brent Rooker and Lawrence Butler, was a strength in 2024, and Sacramento's minor league park could favor their power hitting style due to its smaller dimensions and lack of wind blocking stance. Their bullpen does slightly lack, but they do have an elite closer in Mason Miller. Sure, there is some risk with their team being so young, but their room for growth makes this a solid futures bet. You're telling me that they did not get 3 wins better than last year? I would say they did. The Athletics could use a bounce back from Zach Gelof, who was amazing in his first stint in the bigs. I believe the team's biggest X factor who will determine if this hits is the outfield. Butler, Rooker, and Blade. Those are slept on hitters who can produce well. So, Athletics over 71.5 wins at -109 is what we are riding. I am putting 3 units on this. The second bet, I'm eyeing the Washington Nationals to go over 70.5 wins, sitting at -108 on their odds. This one has my attention because this team has potential for an 80-win season. With young players of Abrams, Wood, Cruz, Hers, Gore, and so many others, this team can easily be a 500 team. The Nationals are my biggest sleeper team of the year, with a potential to take a step forward, similarly to the Royals of last year. Some notable pitching adds for the Nationals this offseason is re-signing Trevor Williams, who was great last year when healthy, and signing Mike Soroka, who has had MLB success in the past. Notably, the Nationals traded for Nathaniel Lowe this offseason, who dealt with some injuries but is a very reliable bat for that lineup. Keep an eye on the 2 young stars, Wood and Cruz, because they are the X factor of this team. If they live up to what they can be, this is looking free. I am betting 3 units on this play. I'm gonna need you guys to put in your seatbelts for this one, because number 3 is where things change. This is not really your typical future. This is a 2-leg parlay. The Arizona Diamondbacks and Kansas City Royals to both make the playoffs, coming in at +362 odds. Let's start with the Diamondbacks. They got significantly better. Shout out to their owner, Ken Kendrick, for signing Corbin Burns on a discount, one of the best, most reliable pitchers in this league. They traded for Josh Naylor, who had a great year last year with Cleveland. A slept-on move that I'm not hearing much of is they signed Trey Mancini to a minor league contract. They lost Christian Walker and Jock Peterson, which definitely hurts the lineup, but their rotation is top 5, potential to be top 1 in baseball, and their bullpen is top 5 and could potentially be top 1 as well. If Brandon Pfaadt can take a step forward and become a solid 4 for this team, like he already is, and go a little bit farther, this is going to be a free bet. Also, if Corbin Carroll stays healthy, putting up his second half numbers like he has, not dealing with that shoulder injury anymore, this is essentially a playoff lock in my opinion, and I believe they will finish second in that division, unfortunately, because the Dodgers do exist. Now let's go to the other side of this bet. Kansas City Royals. They've had a relatively quiet offseason, but they've made some solid moves to maintain their success from last year. They re-signed Walker to a 3-year deal, which is massive. The rotation has potential to be a top 10 to top 5 in the league, led by Reagans, who got an extension this offseason. This team's X factor is Vinny Pasquantino. If he stays healthy for a full year, this lineup will definitely be better than last year. I expect them to repeat their success of last year, so Diamondbacks and Royals parlay to make the playoffs at +362. This is a 2-unit play. For number 4, I've got Bobby Witt Jr. to win the American League MVP, sitting at +320 odds. Bobby is coming off an insane year, posting a 9.4 WAR, 389 on base percentage, 588 slugging, and 977 OPS, while playing insane defense alongside it. Bobby finished second in MVP voting last year behind Aaron Judge, the arch nemesis of this bet. Bobby did lead the league in hits and average last year. I believe Bobby has truly arrived, and he still has the potential to build on this past season. He posted a 30-30 season last year, and I wouldn't put it past him to hit around 40 home runs last year. Hell, even 40 stolen bases with it. Aaron Judge gets hurt a lot. I don't like banking on injuries, but if I'm gonna choose one or the other for this bet and take the second favorite in odds wise, I'm going with Bobby, sitting at plus 320 odds to win American League MVP, 3-unit play. The final bet. This is my favorite one, and I'm actually astonished after this offseason. These are the odds that they are. The Boston Red Sox to win the AL East at plus 440. Yes, as we all know, the AL East is really good, but I believe the Red Sox are in a better position to win this. The Yankees got worse. The Orioles got worse. The Jays are better, but not near the way the Sox are. The Rays are exciting, but they're not division winning good, unfortunately. The Red Sox had an insane offseason, in my opinion, posting one of the better ones for any team in the last couple years. They traded for Garrett Crochet, who is an American League Cy Young favorite. They signed Alex Bregman, who's notoriously one of the best defensive third basemen in the league. Leaves up for question, is Devers DH? Is Bregman second base? Who knows? Hopefully it's Bregman at third, but they also signed Walker Buehler, who has potential to come back and be the guy who we know he was, and Aroldis Chapman. Their starting rotation is Crochet, Houck, Buehler, Bayo, and Giolito, with plentiful of good arms in the minors and AAA, just in case anyone does go down. Their bullpen is pretty damn good, and they got some older, but good closers with a great track record of Chapman and Hendricks. Their offense is headlined by Rafael Devers, Jarren Duran, Alex Bregman now, Tristan Casas, and Trevor Story if he can stay on the field and avoid a freak injury again. They got some insane young guys in the pipeline. Roman Anthony, the number 2 prospect in baseball, and Christian Campbell, number 4 prospect in baseball. They are both eager for their spot, and they will definitely find their spot sometime during 2025 if that's Christian at second. Roman Anthony takes over in right field or maybe left field, who knows, still up in the air, but plan to see them in 2025. I believe the upside that this team has and the other teams getting worse in the AL East, Sox to win the AL East at plus 440 is a 4-unit play. And there you have it, the 5 best MLB future sports bets that you need to get ahead of your game. Which one's your favorite? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear in the comments if you disagree with me. I have plenty more that I am writing, so subscribe for the next video. If you enjoy this, give it a thumbs up, share it with your crew, and subscribe to 9 Pennants here for more baseball breakdowns and betting tips. I'll see y'all in the next one.